Locals have long claimed that the Pangboche monastery housed what was believed to be a Yeti's skull. During an expedition, researchers visited the monastery and collected a hair sample from the supposed Yeti skull. In 1937 alone, 7 different expeditions reported encountering large footprints, with 2 of them even claiming to have seen a Yeti. Stories of the Yeti have existed for thousands of years, even before Buddhism, passed down through generations. The idea of its existence was taken so seriously that both the Nepali and American governments believed it was possible. After returning to America, Tom Slick, a well-known explorer, suggested that there might be 3 different kinds of Yetis, 1 supernatural and 2 real. Despite his own research, he initially dismissed the idea of a Yeti's existence. However, in 1986, something happened that changed his view. In 2008, in Arunachal Pradesh, India, a military camp was being set up at an altitude of 12,000 feet. One evening, a worker from the camp went to the local market but never returned. The next morning, a passerby found him beside the road in an unnatural sitting position. His neck was broken, yet there were no signs of a struggle, wounds, or robbery. His belongings were untouched. The case baffled authorities, and locals claimed a strange hair was found on the body, belonging to neither a human nor a known animal. Nearby, an unusually large footprint was discovered, leading many to suspect that a Yeti was responsible. 11 years later, on April 29, 2019, the Indian Army reported seeing massive footprints, 32 inches long and 15 inches wide, near Nepal's Makalu base camp. The team shared photographs of the footprints and submitted them for scientific analysis. The legend of the Yeti spans across cultures and centuries. Some describe it as a towering, ape-like creature covered in thick fur, walking upright. In Bhutan, locals claim it is 7 to 8 feet tall, weighing between 90 to 180 kilograms, with long arms and a powerful build. Some say it cannot turn its head, swings between trees, and uses stones as weapons. It is believed to be a solitary creature or seen in pairs, communicating through whistles and emitting a strong, unpleasant odor. Historical texts from Tibet mention the Yeti as early as the 12th century. The name, Yeti, itself originates from the Tibetan term, Yeti, meaning rock-dwelling bear. Ancient legends tell of a divine monkey and a mountain spirit whose descendants included both Yetis and humans. One of the first modern sightings was recorded in 1832 by British naturalist Brian Hodgson, who reported seeing a large, furry, human-like figure in Nepal. In 1921, British mountaineers found massive footprints in the Himalayas. The term, abominable snowman, was coined after a mistranslation of the Tibetan name, Mato Kongmi, which means, man-bear-snowman. By 1951, British explorer Eric Shipton reignited global interest when he photographed giant footprints in the snow. This led to a rush of expeditions to find the Yeti. In 1953, the Daily Mail funded a costly expedition, and in 1957, American millionaire Tom Slick led multiple searches. His team examined alleged Yeti remains, including skulls and mummified hands from monasteries, but results were inconclusive. Governments took the phenomenon seriously. In 1959, Nepal issued official regulations regarding Yeti hunts, including a permit fee, a ban on killing, and a rule that any captured Yeti had to be handed over to authorities. Several explorers dedicated years to uncovering the truth. Peter Byrne attempted to smuggle a Yeti finger from a monastery, only for tests to reveal it was human. Famed mountaineer Reinhold Messner, once a skeptic, changed his mind after a personal encounter in 1986. He spent over a decade searching for the creature and ultimately concluded that Yetis were, in fact, bears. Daniel C. Taylor, another researcher, analyzed Yeti footprints and found that they closely resembled those of a specific Himalayan bear, known as the Ruk Belu or tree bear. His DNA studies confirmed that many so-called Yeti hairs belonged to this species. Past studies, including Nazi-sponsored research in 1939 and later investigations by Edmund Hillary, the first to summit Mount Everest, all reached similar conclusions. The Yeti was most likely a misidentified bear. Despite numerous claims and expeditions, scientific evidence for the Yeti remains elusive. So, is the Yeti real, or is it just a fascinating legend born from ancient stories and mistaken identity? The mystery continues.